Going down, 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 down.
Potassium permanganate. A very common thing in every laboratory and in the camper's backpack. But how exactly can we make it at home without any risk for explosions or bad reactions? Well, that's what we're gonna study in Possible Science. Hello everyone, I'm the Alchemical Gamer, also known as the Alchemist Fanglord. Now, potassium permanganate is something that is quite essential and important in chemistry due to its job as a pH indicator. At the same time, it's also used when igniting fire, which makes it quite handy for campers when matchsticks are not exactly found easily. So, now then, how is it made industrially? Well, as we can see here, it begins at manganese oxide, then potassium hydroxide, and oxygen, even though it might seem like it says O2 or 902. That reacts to make potassium permanganate. Don't be fooled by the fact that it might be a permanganate or anything. It's actually just a manganate. And water. And these two are actually going to be reacting, but you have to be careful when you do this because there's a risk of explosions. So then you're gonna have potassium permanganate that you react with water during a electrolytic oxidation, and this produces the end result of potassium permanganate, potassium hydroxide, and hydrogen gas. Now, is there actually a way to make it in an easier way without the risk of explosions or anything? Well, there is actually a possible reaction which I have actually taken from the way of making sodium permanganate. And this is why it's called possible science, because there's no real tested thing in this. And I'm not going to test anything because I'm not a chemist at all. I'm just someone who actually likes chemistry and has it as a side hobby. So, my possible science reaction begins with manganese oxide, bleach, also known as sodium hypochlorite, and potassium hydroxide. This can actually be bleach, and potassium hydroxide can actually be obtainable through normal means, but manganese oxide you might have to get yourself some additional work with obtaining. And this, in its own reaction, will produce, hopefully, potassium permanganate, sodium chloride, and water. So, this might actually be a possible science thing for you to make potassium permanganate at home without the risk of explosions. So, as I said, this is only a possible thing. So if there is anyone like, I don't know, Nerd Rage or Nile Red that wants to attempt this, well, go ahead. Because it will only help us to learn if it's actually possible to do a reaction like this and obtain potassium permanganate, because it would really help out campers to do it at home if they're actually capable to. So, if you like what you have learned here with Possible Science, then make sure to give a like, comment, and make a video response, and maybe subscribe, because I always enjoy having more moon beasts watching the moon with me. So until next time, the moon may hide a bit in the shadow, but it might just be a salvation. So, see you guys during the next moon phase. I'm the Alchemical Gamer, also known as the Alchemist Fanglord.